Hello, hello, hello. Did you know that you're already a software tester? Sure, you're already a software tester and you just don't know it yet. Listen, I've been able to help 200 people now make their pivot into tech regardless of their background and their experience. And I want to show you how to. I want to show you what you're missing out on. You might be like, what is Road to QA? So I'm going to give you a full tour so you know exactly what you're investing in and how you can actually position for 70K to 100K roles and how I've helped 200 people do this. Even in this type of economy, we already had 8 students land new offers. So let's go ahead and let's take a look behind the scenes. So inside of Road to QA, you'll get access to your own learning portal, all right? And you'll also meet my team. This is Antoine, our weekly student mentor, Sonia, our community mentor, Jalicia, our program support, and Sade, our new members mentor. They all have been Road to QA students. Antoine, Sonia, and Sade all have secured QA roles, all right, in the past, and also are skilling up and have other careers now within QA. So they are really great mentors. I do want to introduce you that when you come inside of Road to QA, we have a weekly new members call where you can actually come introduce yourself, learn all about the program. You'll go through the program, claim your badges, meaning each step that you learn in Road to QA, you're going to earn a badge to know that you successfully completed it to move on. You'll download your ebook so you'll learn the terms and the processes of QA. You'll join our mentorship. And then, you'll join our community where I'll actually show you behind the scenes. And then we also have live group mentorship. So we have weekly Q&A calls and monthly interview prep and monthly Q&A with myself, all right? You are not alone on this journey. I want you to realize that Road to QA alone was designed to be a self-paced hybrid experience. So it's self-paced, but with community and mentorship, all right, and hands-on practical internship, which I'm going to show you that in just a moment, okay? Now, how the program works is you join the program, you get immediate access to this portal area. You attend the live calls, complete your assessments. You'll join a hands-on internship experience, which I do them 3 times a year for 4 weeks. And then you'll get into the market until you secure your first yes. That is the Road to QA way. So inside of your portal, you'll start with understanding your transferable skills and experience. You'll acquire new knowledge and understanding of QA and how to do the job. You'll improve your resume for the market. You'll level up for the interview. You'll load your profile into the market, and then you'll score interviews until you get your first yes, all right? And then you'll go into program completion, and then you'll also have bonuses inside of Road to QA. But let me show you inside of our community, because when I tell you you're not alone, you are not alone, okay? Even though individuals are on their own pace, all right, there is still a lot of movement. People are learning, they're coming to the calls, they're interviewing, they're getting their first yes. So when you come onto Road to QA, you're going to come introduce yourself so I can meet you, my team can meet you. You'll post any questions that you have about the program inside of the discussion thread. You can go find study groups with other students. You can attend the weekly new members call that we do each week. We have weekly learning calls with Antoine, monthly Q&A calls, monthly interview prep, a monthly hot seat, DIY hot seats for resume prep, all of that inside of Road to QA. But my favorite thread is post your wins, all right? It's nothing like seeing someone win. These are students who actually have just gotten their first yes, all right? So these are students posting that they've gotten their first yes. And then what I love also is that we have a weekly job board. So I actually put job leads in here so you can actually go apply to them each and every week. And that means that whatever we teach in Road to QA, it's enough for you to go to apply for these roles. Now, I only find remote roles, but you can go look for hybrid and on-site roles also. Then one of my favorite threads now is we have monthly practical, well, not monthly, but we have 2 practical assignments. So now inside of Road to QA, not only do you get the internship, but you're actually going to be simulating, testing real live applications and projects so that you actually gain experience. And it's taken a little bit long, but this is one of our clock out scenarios where you'll actually be testing this to make sure that it works as is expected, all right? So you're going to get hands-on experience so that you can walk away and get into the market and speak to you actually doing the job and doing the work, all right? So that's absolutely what I love about Road to QA. It's the hands-on, it's not just theory, all right? Then we have the graduates chat. This is one of my favorite areas because this is where students come back and they already have jobs. This is Alexis, who she's been in her job well for over 2023. She's still in that same job. All right. And now we have China and Janae, who actually secured their yes. We have Kalisha. So Kalisha says, oh my God, I'm happy. This is my 4th week on the job. And so this is where students actually come, they share and they speak. And this is a private community for those who actually have secured actual jobs with Road to QA. But inside of Road to QA, not only do you get the portal area where you learn, not only do you get the community, not only do you get to come to the weekly and monthly calls, all right, you actually will get access to an internship experience. And inside of the internship experience, you'll actually be inside of a project. This is actually inside of one of our internship chats. All right. And these are our students actually inside of a project. So let me show you what that looks like. You are actually going to be on our JIRA, our Zephyr, all of our test management tools. And you're going to be in a day in the life of a QA, and you're going to be testing a live application for 4 weeks. You're going to write test cases, execute them, report defects. You're going to be a part of daily Scrum meetings. You're going to collaborate with your teams. You're going to swap work. You're going to do retesting. You're going to do API testing. You're going to do SQL testing. You're going to do a little bit of intro to automation and AI, using AI tools for improving testing. We're going to do all the things, all right? This is you being able to learn a new career skill that can position you from 70K to 100K, where AI and automation is still being adopted across companies. This is your time to get in now. The longer you wait, the more skills that you are actually going to have to acquire to position for roles. And this is an example of the type of careers that I show you how to actually position for. All right. This is enough to get your first yes. So not only do you get the portal area with the training, but you get the community, you get the weekly and monthly calls. All right. When you secure a job, you get to go into graduates chat, so you're not alone, and you can start that job knowing that you still have a team of people behind you. All right. But then you'll get to participate in a day in the life of an internship experience. Matter of fact, let me show you behind the scenes of an internship experience. I want to show you that in day 5, we're currently, I believe, on day 7 or 6 inside of our current internship. But I want to show you some aha moments that people are really getting. All right. This says, Jacqueline says, aha moment. One bug can fail many tests. One thing I've taken away is filling out the day 5 questions. So she's actually learning from her day-to-day being in a QA environment from the actual internship. All right. And this is going to be good for scenarios when you actually go into the interview. So now you're not speaking from theory, you're speaking from confidence and actually doing the work. All right. So she said, I want to articulate them for interviews. She wanted to be able to articulate all of the questions and the things that she's learning. And then she said that her peer group was great because she was on a team of 4. Then Angela says, then Angela says, oh, she's asking a question here, but let's go down to Renee. Renee says, one thing I'm happy about from this week in the internship is that it really felt like I grasped a better understanding of the STLC and the SDLC process, because I felt like I was actually inside of it. That's what the internship does. I feel more confident stating that I have experience with QA testing, enough that I don't think that I'm fully able, even though I don't think I'm fully able to articulate every aspect of it just yet. I know you are helping us understand how to learn to articulate these things. All right. All right. Let's keep on going. One aha moment that I made is all the information I learned in this course finally clicked when creating test cases and executing them. It was definitely a full circle moment. Then we have Trelawney that says, my aha moment came when I realized how important it is to tie every test case directly back to the acceptance criteria. She realized how important it is to ask questions early rather than second guessing myself. All right. I'm really happy how things are going so far. Actually getting to do the work and hands-on has helped a lot. All right. Darian says, one thing I'm happy about was that I'm able to have hands-on experience this week with creating test cases and being able to identify defects in the software. I believe this experience has helped me gain the confidence to be able to speak during interviews. All right. This experience, Ms. Davis says, this experience has been valuable in several ways. One key takeaway from both modules and my team member is that testing should go beyond just verifying functionality. All right. So we still have students bringing their aha moments. All right. So I want to go ahead and I want to invite you to really take the step and join Road to QA. All right. You can learn more about Road to QA. We have flexible payment plans as well as a pay in full option with special bonuses. All right. It's your choice how you actually sign up and how you enroll. What I need you to do is to come with the persistence and the confidence to get your first yes. I've helped 200 people do this, and this is my method for you not having to go to a high cost boot camp, get into lots of debt, and also not be alone, but still do it, even when life is kind of rattling you a little bit, all right? We got you. So go ahead and lock in your one seat with Road to QA, and we can't wait to meet you inside, all right? We welcome you.